In an abandoned living room, Joel, a bearded man in his early 50s with dark, deep graying hair, cleans the neck of a stringless Taylor guitar.
I don't know what happened.
He rubs a rag over the image of a white moth between the 2nd and 3rd fret.
I was supposed to take her to the fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone.
In a flashback, Joel and Ellie, a teenaged girl with auburn hair, walk through a deserted city.
She needed her immunity to mean something.
Ellie's gaze wanders. Flash forward to the living room. Joel glances up.
Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business.
He continues cleaning down the fretboard.
Maybe I just wanted to do right by her.
In the flashback,
And then we made it.
armed militia guard a rundown St. Mary's hospital.
We found the firefly.
Inside an operating room,
Because of her,
an unconscious Ellie.
they were actually going to make a cure.
Wearing an oxygen mask, she lies on the operating table. Flash forward to the living room.
The only catch,
Flashback to the operating room.
it would kill her.
Joel bursts in to face a surgeon and nurse.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor? What are you doing?
The surgeon grabs a scalpel in defense.
I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
The scars on Joel's face crease as his brow furrows menacingly. Flash forward to the living room.
Jesus Christ, Joel.
Tommy, a bearded man in his late 40s with long brunette hair tied back, sits wide-eyed.
What do you do?
Tommy gazes across at Joel, who returns a stare briefly.
I saved her.
Flashback to a hospital hallway. Floodlights illuminate bodies slumped near puddles of blood. A vacant hallway leads to the operating room. Inside, blood pools beneath the red-stained surgeon lying on the ground. Joel removes an IV and mask from Ellie.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
He lifts her from the table.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
Red lights flash as Joel exits a rear door carrying Ellie. Flash forward to the living room. Joel continues cleaning the guitar.
Goddamn.
Tommy stares at the floor.
That's some. That's a lot.
His eyes shift before he looks up at Joel.
What does Ellie know?
I told her they just ran some tests.
Flashback to Ellie lying on the back seat of an automobile with her eyes closed.
I told her
Her eyes open.
her immunity meant nothing.
She rolls onto her side to face the seats as Joel drives. Flash forward to the living room.
And she believed you?
Joel pauses. Flashback to a pensive Ellie. Flash forward to the living room. Joel continues cleaning.
I didn't say otherwise.
Tommy leans back as he shifts on a coffee table.
We should head back.
Tommy rises with a rifle, then grabs a bag. Joel stares after Tommy as he steps away, then stands himself and slips the rag into a rear jean pocket. He picks up a worn canvas backpack before leaving, carrying the guitar. Joel dismounts from his horse. He pulls the reins over its head.
It's okay. I got him. You go on.
You sure?
Tommy takes the leather straps from Joel. Joel steps to the horse. He pulls his backpack from its side.
About what we were talking about earlier.
With the stringless guitar strapped across his back, Joel stops beside Tommy.
I can't say I'd have done different.
The two men look at one another. Tommy nods.
I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
Joel nods back at him.
I'll see you later, Tom.
Tommy leads the horses away. Joel makes his way down a street lined with houses, lawns, and various townspeople going about their evenings. Cut to black. Words appear. directed by Neil Druckmann. Inside a detached garage converted into a cabin, the white and black sneaker of an unseen person taps the floor. Sitting at a desk, their hand sketches in a notebook with a black pen. A bandage is wrapped around their right forearm. The person is revealed to be Ellie. She's wearing earbuds. She has her back to a front door. Joel appears as he opens the door behind her.
Hello?
Oblivious, she continues drawing.
Ellie?
Joel steps inside, then closes the door. Glancing around, he steps toward her. He reaches a foot towards her chair and nudges it. She removes her earbuds.
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but...
She closes the book, then stands and leans against her desk.
Hey.
Hey.
Her eyes wander.
What's up, Joel?
She stares at him.
Just checking in.
He nods.
Folks are,
He gazes off.
talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
He adjusts a lava lamp on shelving.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's oh shoot, now I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you...
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just
Motioning back, he steps to the door.
I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
Ellie stares down at her desk. She looks up.
What's this?
Joel approaches her with the guitar, which now has strings.
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
A capo is clamped above the third fret.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay.
He takes a seat on a coffee table. He rests the guitar on his right thigh.
Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
She sits on her rolling desk chair.
I'm trusting you.
Joel plays and sings.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me.
Ellie's eyes shift pensively.
All my stolen missing parts, I've no need for any more.
She stares at Joel.
'Cause I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me. There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get.
He runs a hand along the body of the guitar, then moves the guitar from his thigh as he stands.
She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing about
I
this.
promised that I'd teach you how to play.
He hands the instrument to her. She places it on her thigh.
You did.
She stares at it, then at Joel, who nods.
So what do you say, tomorrow night? First lesson?
He rests a thumb on his belt.
Deal.
Okay.
Nodding, his gaze falls to the floor. He turns to leave.
Okay.
He stops at the doorway.
Do you remember the joke?
He leans an arm against the frame. His gaze wanders.
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time-consuming.
Ellie smiles and glances down.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
He nods. He reaches for the doorknob.
Good night, kiddo.
He exits, closing the door behind him. Ellie stares off, then down at the guitar. She holds the neck, then strums an E string. Cut to black. A white title appears. The Last of Us, Part 2. At a playground, Jesse leaves Ellie, who spots a dark-haired woman in her early 20s having a snowball fight with children.
Hey, Dina.
Dina glances back.
Can I talk to you?
Ellie leans over a low fence.
Hey, guys! I'm tapping out! Come on! For how long?
Dina shrugs as she turns. Dina wears a brown jacket with jeans. An empty sheath is strapped to her right leg.
Hey.
Hey.
She faces Ellie at the fence.
I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people. And
No, you were drunk. It's fine.
Well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
Dina smirks.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
A snowball hits Ellie.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing! Cause you're a chicken? You're a chicken!
I hate this kid so much.
You want to fuck him up?
Ellie glances over her shoulder.
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Ellie and Dina lead two horses out of the stables.
Come on.
All right.
They approach other riders and horses near a high fortress wall and gates.
Hey, Shimmer.
Ellie scratches her horse's neck. Carrying two rifles, Jesse approaches them.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you,
Ellie checks a rifle as he hands the guns to them.
and one for you.
Dina slings her rifle over his shoulder as Jesse turns to the gates.
Open it up!
Men push the gates open.
Settle down, children.
Jesse faces the riders.
All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your log books, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle, you come back. Be smart about it. All right. Get going.
As Jesse leaves, Ellie and Dina climb onto their horses. Dina smiles at Ellie as the riders leave.
Yeah.
The women follow the other riders out through the gates. They split into groups of two as they gallop towards mountainous wilderness beyond. In the early hours of the morning, a large mountain-style house surrounded by snow-covered peaks and evergreens. Inside a living room, men and women lie in sleeping bags on hardwood flooring as firelight wavers over them. pan across the sleeping people to a brunette woman in her early 20s with freckles on her face. She suddenly awakens in a panic. Calming herself, she rests her head back down. Wood burns in a fireplace to her right, next to large frost-covered windows, facing the landscape. Sitting up, she reveals a green long-sleeve shirt covering a strong, muscular build. Turning her head, she glances over her shoulder at a brunette man in his early 20s, wearing a dark jacket, standing at the windows. She pushes herself up. Crossing the living room, she passes the fireplace, furniture, and a grand piano as she approaches him, revealed to have a beard. He leans against a window frame, staring out. He glances over at her. He nods to her.
Hey.
Her hair is braided back into a ponytail. She crosses her arms as she joins him.
What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Her brow furrows as she looks back, then to his jacket. She dusts snow from his shoulder.
Where have you been?
He considers his answer before he steps back towards the living room.
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me.
The woman watches him go. The glowing lights of a settlement are surrounded by mountains in the distance.
Is this it?
We made it.
Holy shit.
Abby takes it in.
It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
Owen just stares at her.
Have you told anyone else?
He shakes his head.
Wanted you to see it first.
He points at the city, then a cluster of buildings on a mountainside.
Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
We can figure it out.
Her mouth shifts.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
She looks to Owen, then motions towards an outpost.
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
With a furrowed brow, she stares at him.
Do you hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do?
She leans away from him.
What is going on with you?
He looks down. Then he faces her.
Mel's pregnant.
Her brow rises, then tightens.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
She takes a step towards him.
We can convince him, right?
Owen looks away. Her brow furrows as her eyes narrow. She takes a step away.
I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Abby, I want what you want. But not at any cost.
Hesitating, he touches her arm.
Hey,
Don't!
She pulls it away. He takes a step back, then glances at their trail.
see you back at the lodge.
He leaves her at the lookout. She shakes her head before turning to watch him go. She turns back to reveal tears welling up in her eyes. Her gaze shifts from the settlement city to the glowing lights of the outpost on the mountainside. She marches towards it.
Fuck it.
She drops down from a ledge.
Where's the patrol?
What do you think of this view, huh?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, this route has its perks.
Where do we sign in?
Come on.
Fuck.
That all of them? Yeah. Looks like it. Definitely Eugene's place. He was a Firefly?
He served with Tommy.
I had no idea.
Yeah. They got into some real dark shit.
Like what?
He said he blew up a checkpoint at Denver QZ, killed 3 soldiers, and 2 civilians.
Jesus.
He also told me that he and Tommy slow tortured some big Fedra general. I don't know, I don't buy too anything in that, though.
He could do worse.
What do you mean?
He and Joel did a lot to survive after the outbreak. Oh my God. It's weed.
That's a lot of dead weed. This explains a lot.
Hey, he's got that videotape thing.
Huh. Dong of the Wolf. Smash Brandy's cooch.
Are these?
It's porn.
Interesting taste, Eugene. You think it's still good?
A jar of joints.
Does weed go bad?
Let's find out.
Ellie tries to open the jar as Dina removes her backpack and jacket.
You having a hard time?
No, I got it.
Dina takes the jar.
Fuck.
Give me that.
Oh, yeah, like you're gonna get it.
Dina tries to twist the lid.
Okay. It's...
Yeah.
Ellie removes her jacket.
Fuck it.
Dina breaks the jar on the ground.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dina shrugs.
I got it open, didn't I?
Crouching, Ellie picks a joint up, then brushes it off. She holds it under her nose, then hands it to Dina, who takes it.
Smells good.
Dina puts the joint on her lips. She pulls out a lighter.
I mean,
She ignites the lighter, then sits on a couch.
gonna be stuck here a while, right?
She lights the end of the joint.
Totally trapped.
Ellie sits behind Dina as she takes a drag. She gazes at Dina, who exhales white smoke. Dina holds the joint out to her.
Can I ask you a question?
Ellie scratches her head, then takes the joint.
I don't know, can you?
Holding the joint to her lips, Ellie inhales.
Scale of 1 to 10.
She hands it back to Dina.
1 being, like, absolute trash. And 10 being life-altering.
Dina's bottom lip curls.
How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Dina takes a toke.
Why are we still talking about this?
Ellie takes the joint.
You said it was a mistake.
Ellie inhales.
Did I say that?
Tilting her head, Dina eyes Ellie, whose brow furrows.
What are you doing?
Ellie leans towards Dina.
I asked you to rate our kiss.
Dina stares at Ellie, whose eyes lower.
I don't know.
Ellie looks back up at Dina, whose eyes shift away briefly.
I give it a 6.
Dina takes another hit.
A 6?
She passes the joint.
Wow.
Like a solid 6.
Okay.
There are a lot of people around.
Yeah, but 6.
Oh, what? I mean, now I really want to know how you'd rate it.
Ellie shakes her head slightly.
I don't think you do.
Ellie takes a drag. She gazes up at Dina as she exhales. She smiles at Dina.
You're infuriating.
Have you met you?
Dina shakes her head slightly as she looks back at Ellie.
You make me want to go back outside into that blizzard.
Ellie moves closer to Dina.
No one is stopping you.
Tilting her head, Ellie leans in.
This better be better than a 6.
Ellie flicks the joint away, then takes Dina's face in her hands and kisses her deeply. Dina puts her hands to Ellie's face as she kisses her back. Ellie shifts Dina back onto the couch as they kiss passionately.
They're close to us!
Where are we going?
It's this way! Come on!
They're everywhere!
Go slow down! Open those doors! Through here, let's go!
Inside a bar, Joel pushes double doors closed. Tommy sets a plank of lumber between 2 brackets, barricading the doors. Stepping back, Tommy puts a hand on Abby's shoulder.
Hey, I'm Tommy. That's Joel. What's your name?
She blinks.
Abby.
Abby, are you okay?
Yeah.
Now you gotta hold him. We gotta go back. We can't outrun him all the way to Jackson. We need to barricade that door. Tommy, we cannot stay here. The horses ain't making it all that way.
My friends are at a mansion just north of here. It's fenced in. We have the whole perimeter secure.
It's a Baldwin place. I can work. All right. I'll get the door. All right. You can ride with me. Come on.
Abby takes a shocked breath.
Go!
She runs up a set of stairs to Joel on horseback. He pulls her onto the horse behind him. Tommy quickly climbs onto his own horse. The three gallop out of the building with the horde of infected trailing after them.